In today's video, we have the Battle Bridge, a conflict zone that has been going on for years during the Plastic Wars. The Green Army Men are leading an assault versus the Red Army Men in a final assault on the Battle Bridge. Who will win? What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Army Men mod. And today we have Red Army Men here versus Green Army Men over this way, and they are of course battling for the Battle Bridge. As we have said previously, there's an amount of cover on the Battle Bridge for which both sides can utilize, but overall, it's a bridge. It's pretty wide open. It's pretty vulnerable, which makes it essentially a death tunnel that these two sides are going to be going down. And actually, a lot of the cover is getting destroyed by the just high velocity bullets impacting them. Look at that. These guys now exposed down the front here to incoming red fire right now. Can't really tell if anyone's dying just yet. These soldiers are a little bit more tough than the older Army Men mod we used to use. Meaning, in the old Army Men mod, it would be like 1 or 2 shots to the chest and boom, you're dead. But in this one, it's a bit more spongy. Their plastic's a little bit more tough. And so it's more like 6 or 7 shots and boom, you're dead. Either way, we literally just have firing squads going on at the moment. Look at this. Just boys lined up. Oh, we have a little small division of airborne troopers pushing forward here. They probably airdropped in the night before and are now getting busy on the battlefield. They don't know what to do. There's just so much fire that they got caught up out there and ended up dying. It's a rough way to go. That is a rough way to go. Now, both sides are on full retreat mode, meaning they can move forward, they can move backwards. It is completely up to them what they do on this battlefield. So we're going to have a very, very dynamic battle going on here between the Red Army Men and the Green Army Men in this epic toy war. So we'll just have to see who ends up winning and who ends up losing this thing. At the moment, it does seem like the Reds are doing a little bit better than the Greens. As you can tell, sort of, the Greens are based on, like, just sort of post-World War II U.S. Army, maybe like Korea or early Vietnam, I would say, except for that guy who has an AK, apparently. He stole that from the enemy. But then the Reds are sort of based on that similar era. That's sort of where this Army Men era comes from, actually, is sort of like post-World War II, 1950s, 1960s, something like that. But these guys are obviously based on the Soviet Union. And then, of course, there is, like, the Tans, I believe, are actually World War II Germans, almost verbatim. They don't really have any of those semi-modern weapons like AKs or like M16A4s that the Greens and Reds have. And then there's Orange, which I think is the Brits, and then Grays, who might be the Japanese? I can't remember exactly. Either way, it seems like a small contingent of green soldiers pushing over here. This old car actually is acting as a beautiful shield for them. That seems to not be able to get destroyed. So these guys are able to move their way over there using that as cover while they're getting some backup fire from a 50 cal over here. Both sides do have a couple of machine guns, so if the enemies push too far, those machine guns will rattle off. But one of the machine guns for the Reds has already been downed. Yikes. Okay, that's a pretty big loss for the Reds, actually. That makes their defensive zone over here a little bit worse. And whereas the Reds earlier were doing a little bit better than the Greens, now it seems like the Greens are doing a little bit better than the Reds. However, they have this beautiful little holdout area here where we can see just rapid-fire submachine guns moving in on these green soldiers and, getting a solid number of kills on them. Meanwhile, the rest of the Red Army has pushed really, really far back, and so they're now defending at the base of this island area over here. So it's not over for the Reds yet. Things are looking a little bit worse for wear, but they've still got a lot of potential going for them right now. Let's see, how many kills does this thing have? It's got 2. It's not overly impressive. I kind of want to try it out. Like, how hard is it to get a kill with this thing? We're getting hit markers, but that was only 1 kill right there. That was another kill. Okay, yeah, these things aren't as powerful, I think, as I thought they were. I thought they were absolutely going to shred, but clearly not. This is now the only lad left alive on the bridge right now, the only thing standing between the Red Army and the Green Army on the bridge. Of course, the Red Army can push forward. It seems like they are a little bit. Maybe they're going up to try and help out. They can sort of head glitch here underneath this hill. That could be pretty helpful. There you go. Yeah, start firing. There's not like too much incoming green fire right now, so it could be an opportunity for the Reds to go try and save their, what is this, a D-27 or something? What kind of machine gun is this? I actually don't know. I can't remember. I feel like a failure. But it's fine. The Reds are moving forward. Look at this. Yeah, they have some beautiful walls for cover over this way. And, of course, those greens on the bridge that we can see in the distance, they just don't have a lot of cover for themselves. Look at that. They're pretty open. They're pretty exposed right here. So those Reds coming forward and being able to fire into the sides of them, you want to be very effective. And there we go. A green soldier dying right there. Let's actually go ahead and see the deaths. So yellow are dead greens. Got greens going all the way back here, dead on the battlefield. And then, of course, reds are dead reds. And I will say, I think it's pretty even. Maybe the greens have lost a little bit less than the reds, but there's still actually quite a number of red soldiers back here left alive who can still combat these greens and prevent this big push forward. And maybe we'll even see the red soldiers taking the initiative back and you know, pushing back into the green spawn eventually at some time here. I do think it is a strategy in the early parts of the war to go ahead and hold and defend and not push forward, because then you get defender's advantage right off the rip, like these reds are having right now. And then if defender's advantage leads to a lot of kills for you, then you push, and then the enemy has defender's advantage, but with a lot less soldiers than you had earlier. It's a viable strategy. I do think it's a strategy that could potentially work out for the Reds here. And right now it does seem like the Reds are outpacing the Greens in terms of number of kills. Look at that. Absolutely B-E-A beautiful. It has been a hot minute since... Oh, just dropped my phone on the ground. Might be. It has been a hot minute, though, as I was saying, since we've done any sort of toy soldiers, toy wars, army men wars, etc., etc. So it is kind of nice to be back in it. You know, it's been a hot minute, and you know, I'm glad we're back in the saddle again and getting some more army men warfare on the battlefield here. It's pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet. Well, it seems like we're sort of stuck at this position in the battle, so why don't we go ahead and do a little bit of a time-lapse here of the two sides fighting amongst each other. I think that could be kind of cool to see, and we'll see if the Greens get pushed back or if they continue to do the pushing themselves. Oh, by the way, that last machine gun did end up going down right there. All right, let's cue the time-lapse here, boys. Alright, so it's been about 3 minutes there, of course a lot faster for you guys, and instead of the Reds managing to hold out and then push back, the Greens instead are doing a full push forward here. It's like goddamn Christmas here. Look at this Christmas colors. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I'm getting hyped for Christmas, boys. I am getting hyped. I've got some special Daily Bricks videos planned for Christmas. Nothing for Daily Tactics yet. Last year we did an Ancient Warfare 3 Christmas battle, which was really fun. This year maybe we'll do some Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. We've done that for Christmas in the past as well. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe we should do something Men of War. We could do like a red-green Christmas sort of like battle, something like that. That could be kind of fun in the Army Men universe, since it's the Christmas colors. But I don't know, comment down below what you guys think should be our Christmas special. We could also do like, I don't know, there's the Christmas truce during World War I. Maybe we could do like a battle of like the Christmas truce gone wrong or something like that. I don't know, that might not be jovial enough. Or maybe we just avoid Men of War because it's not in the Christmas spirit. I don't know. We could do like a very Star Wars Christmas something. Maybe we could get like some custom Christmas units made. We could ask some modders about that. I know Darth Blitz has made some units in the past. Maybe I could ask him to help me out with like some Christmas boys. That could be kind of cool. That could be kind of cool, I will say. So, I don't know. We'll look into that. Maybe that's the play. Maybe we get some Christmas spirit going. No bahumbugs over here. We just go hard on the Christmas stuff, baby. Either way, right now, the Greens are struggling to sort of complete this mission. Coming up over the top here has left a lot of Green soldiers dead. Whew! Grenade, where'd that go? Oh, there it is. I lost it for a second there. Okay, no one died to the grenade. That could have been juicy. That could have been an absolute juicer, but it just ended up not being right there. No siree, Bob. Instead, we've got the Reds continuing this holdout. I think grenades is definitely the way for the Greens to go. That's probably going to be the best option for victory without massive losses. Either that or they're just going to have to take massive losses here, and that seems to be what they're going for. They're trying to peek over, they're trying to get shots off, but I'm just seeing no Reds going down and a ton of Green soldiers going down. Is there much more Greens back here? There's like a soldier there, there's like a soldier there, and then there's like a soldier or two guarding the 50 cals in the very back. But that is about it. That is about it. So if these Greens go down, the Reds have actually a very, very good shot at winning this thing. It just sort of goes to show that these heavy aggressive tactics might seem like they're working, but if you get your enemies backed into a corner like this, odds are you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a bad time. And it's not going to be pretty. You're probably going to get filled with lead. Or in this case, I'm guessing their bullets are made of plastic. Just going with the trend. Who knows? But yeah, we've got some mass casualties here for the Greens. They have backed up actually quite a bit, so maybe they're going to try and lure the Reds back out. These guys might be taking the bait a little bit. They're stepping a smidge forward. I mean, just like look at the Reds' perspective here, man. Having these dudes hovering above you. You got to be kind of a crack shot to hit those tiny little heads as they poke over. Luckily, these Reds do seem to be crack shots here. They might even be increasing in veterancy here at this point. This guy's got 7 kills. He's probably veterancy like 2 or 3. This guy's got 2 kills. For some reason, the Army Men mod does not show veterancy. 3 kills, no kills, 1 kill, no kills, 2 kills, 4, 1. Yeah, I mean, these guys have some kills going for them. Oh, there's these guys way over here. 1 kill for that guy. You know, so they are increasing probably in terms of veterancy here, which means they have better accuracy, they have better speed, they have better stamina. Do they get better health? I can't remember. I can never remember exactly what the actual dynamics of that are, but either way, it is definitely helping them out a lot. The fact that they're getting a lot of kills here, it's just increasing their ability to get more kills, which just makes it a lot tougher for the Greens going forward here. The Greens, man, they probably do not have very good veterancy right now, I have a feeling. Yeah, no kills, 2 kills, no kills, no kills. Oh, sorry, that guy had 1 kill. I wasn't looking. 1 kill, 2 kills, no kills. Yeah, okay, so a major problem with these kinds of attacks is all of the folks who led the attack and managed to crush these Reds over here and get them to this point, well, they're dead on the ground over here. You see what I mean? You know, it doesn't leave your veterans alive. Meanwhile, if you're a defender, your veterans are going to be the ones with the high kills who are still alive at the end, still fighting. So, whereas the Greens just don't have that many kills right now, the Reds have a lot, and that's going to help them out in the long run. Let's go ahead and speed it up here, going into 5 speed just to see what happens, because we do appear to be at a little bit of a stalemate. Nothing too crazy happening right now. A couple more Greens do suicide on forward right there and get capped. I'm sure they did not intend to suicide forward, but that's sort of the result that we ended up getting right there. More Greens trying to push. I mean, even if they all push together as one, right now they're just sort of going in bit by bit. If they all push together as one, I don't think it would be that great of a result. I think they'd just get kind of slaughtered at the end of the day. And even one by one, they're getting slaughtered, so it's very, very tricky. It is not going well. These last Greens are very fixated on this Spetsnaz soldier over this way who's firing up at them. He might die, but then we still, of course, got these Reds over here. Still running and gunning, still doing their thing, still managing to make big moves. Ooh, a little bit of a spread out by the Greens, and they're dead. Okay. This ain't going well. How many more Greens do we have? I'd say like a squad's worth. And then, of course, there's the 50 cal. This 50 cal has 29 kills, and this one has 24. Wow, the 50 cals did way better than the heavy MGs for the Reds. Wow, way, way, way better. Although this heavy MG does have 7. This one has none. Yeah, I think these ones just didn't last as long. It should be the same. Well, actually, maybe the 50 caliber. It is 50 caliber. Anyone know the caliber of this gun? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Alright, we have the red pushback. Finally, they're moving up a little bit, and they're getting shot at and killed, actually. Reggie. That's not good. Oh! 2 greens come out of nowhere. I didn't even know they were hiding there. That's crazy. Wow. Whoo! This is a close one. Way closer than I thought. We got like 5 green soldiers there. And then we've got the 250 cals way down this way that are able to shoot so far. Yeah, those mounted MGs, man, they have some distance to them. How many more reds do we have? Oh, we've got even more over here now. They're all just sort of split. Alright, so we've got 8 reds total, and then we've got 4 greens plus 2 MGs, which those 2 MGs are worth a lot more. You know? Oh. People are reassuming their positions, and we have fire going off again. This is a disaster for both sides. No one wins in this battle. You're not going to have enough soldiers to actually man the bridge at the end of this thing. You know? Like, no matter what you do, no one's coming out of this thing a big old winner, is there? There's no winner. There's just a lot of dead. There's just a lot of dead on the battlefield. Let's actually check that out real quick while they continue to skirmish. Yellow are dead greens. Red are dead reds. Remember, they started with the exact same number of troopers for both sides. So this was a perfectly even battle to start off with. Oy vey. It's still going. They're still just going back and forth here. Oh my goodness. Alright, why don't we do a time lapse here, because clearly this is just still going on. Yeah, because those reds don't want to attack, the greens don't want to attack anymore. Let's do a time lapse and we'll watch the 50 cals back here. Let's do it. Alright guys, the reds finally were extinguished there by the greens. The MGs I think came in clutch. Whew, but only, this was really close, only 4 soldiers left alive and the 2 MGs. That is crazy. The red defensive strategy back here helped them so unbelievably much. But at the end of the day, those MGs helped out the greens unbelievably much. So, pretty crazy, pretty crazy. 2 different strategies, both worked, but one ended up managing to push through. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more. Either way, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.